Okay, what do we need to do when we contact suppliers? There's a certain way that we need to approach this, and I'm going to show you how in this video. Let's go back to our TheraBand example, and we found a good price, 3 cents to $1.20 unit when we want to inquire about it and start talking with the supplier more about this product. And this is at probably $120 for 100 pieces, so this is a good product that doesn't require a lot of capital to buy starting out. We can see that it's 2-year supplier, and it would be better if it was assessed. Okay, it is assessed supplier, and the way that we can contact them is usually you can go to contact supplier, which is email. I hardly ever contact them directly through email because it's very slow on getting responses, and back and forth it just takes a lot longer. If you can just click chat now, and you can enter your email information and basically sign up for an Alibaba account to chat, and it's just like you would on like a Facebook chat or something like that, and you can directly talk with them about the product and you can get feedback fast on your product. You don't want to really call or contact via phone because a lot of the Chinese suppliers, they deal with a lot of people, so it's best for them to talk via email or chat, and it's also more convenient and easy for them to understand what you're saying and read the email. And there's also documentation of what's been said and what's been done about your product. On phone, there's no documentation, so you want to have that for your reference as well. And something else to consider is the response rate. So you want a general response rate about 50% or higher. This means that out of all inquiries, they're responding to about 68% of them, which is good. And another thing that you would want to get is Skype. So go to Skype.com and download Skype and create a username specifically for or related to their business name or the business that you'll be using when you sign up for Alibaba, because there will be a lot of suppliers in general that will contact you and try to get on your Skype. And the same thing goes with your email account. You want to have an email account. I really like Gmail because you can also use Google Drive if you have to send large files. For example, if you're doing logos or packaging or something like that from a designer, you can upload those large files through Google Drive to your supplier very easily. You can't really do that with a Yahoo account or something like that. But in order to make you sound and feel legitimate to these suppliers, you really need to have the business name in your email account, whether it's Gmail or it is let's say, for example, a .com. If you have a domain name and you have a .com, that's a lot more official, and they're more likely to give you the best prices and talk with you a little more seriously than someone who's just like, Brett@gmail.com. But if you have a name, say TheraBand Incorporated at gmail.com, or customer care at TheraBandIncorporated.com or something like that, they're going to take you a lot more seriously and be more willing to help you, because you appear to be more like a business, and we are a business even though we're starting out small. And it's very important to be professional in every aspect when you're talking with these suppliers. So make sure that you're very friendly up front and that you display professionalism. You do not, if anything, you do not want to ask for a lower price per unit or on your order right off the bat. Can you give me a lower price? This is a telltale sign of saying that, hey, I'm new at this. You want to appear like you've been doing this for a while. And the other thing is that in the eastern side of the world, when you're dealing with suppliers, most of the boss aspect, the higher people, the CEOs, do not talk directly with these suppliers. Don't say that you're the owner. Say that you're the product sourcing manager or director, because they're more willing to work with you, because CEOs don't usually deal directly with their supplier unless they have a factory that's making a specific product that's being patented or something like that out of the overseas. But in general, what you want to do is say that you're the product sourcing manager, director, and that you're looking for a specific product. And that way, if especially when you're new and if you don't know what to say or saying the wrong things, they won't hold you to it. But if you're the owner and you're saying things that do not sound like you've been in business for a while or do not sound right, they're going to kind of put a red flag up and maybe not respond to you as much or not give you the price that you should get on the product. We're going to look at a very effective but simple method for finding the exact amount of your competitor's daily sales. So this is a dog slicker brush. If we're looking at competing, maybe getting a similar product that's like this and trying to sell it on Amazon, we can look at the reviews. It's got 59 customer reviews, 5 stars, which we can potentially get more within a few months, since that's fairly low. We can go down and check for the Amazon bestsellers rank on how fast this product is selling. So the closer to 0, the better, the more units it's selling per day. And this has a 1,311 in pet supplies and also is number 8 in brushes under pet supplies, dogs, grooming, brushes is the category. So the way that we're going to find out the daily sales amount is we're going to click add to cart, then edit your cart, go to quantity, and we're going to select 10 plus, and we're going to choose the highest number that we can, which is 999. Update cart, and it's going to show us 150. It says this seller has only 150 of these available. So this is the amount of inventory they have in Amazon. So what we need to do is pick a time every day. Let's say, for example, it's at 7 p.m. at night, and we're going to look at the inventory and it says 150. The next day, we're going to check it again at 7 p.m. and see how much this inventory has changed. Usually it's going to go down, especially if it's a hot product. In some instances, this actually may increase, and what has happened is the seller has replenished their inventory or sent more inventory into Amazon. And the best way that we can track this, I like to track it over a period of 3 days or 3 separate 24-hour periods. So day 1 sales, day 2 sales, and day 3 sales, to where you keep track of this number, this quantity number, the 150, every day for 3 days, and then average the 3 to get a good idea of how many daily sales they're getting of this particular product. And we can do this for several other products in our competition and the top ones that are selling. And something to keep in mind is that during Christmas time, November, December, and sometimes early October, you'll see a significant increase in sales. So if this number in the quantity decreases in a substantial amount each day, then they're generally going to be making more sales during Christmas time. Generally, all products sell well during the Christmas time. So keep that in mind on the time of year that you're looking and adding these products to cart. So here's another example. This is a slicker brush. It's got a fair amount of reviews. The sales rank is 3,024 in pet supplies, which is pretty good. Number 1 in cold weather coats. So we're going to try to find out how much inventory this seller has. Miracle Coat. We're going to click add to cart, edit your cart. And we still have this product, so we're going to delete that. Now we're going to go to 10 plus, $999 for the quantity, update, and it still says $999. Now why is this? This is because the seller has more than 999 units in stock in Amazon. So we're not going to be able to efficiently or effectively tell how many units is selling per day using this free method. What we have to do is use the paid method, which is amztracker.com, so we can track this product over a few days to see how much product this unit is selling, because we're not going to be able to tell it because it's going to constantly say 999. Maybe they have 1,500 units or 2,000 units. It's going to take a while before we can find out the exact amount that this seller is selling. This is a great way to figure out how many units a day your competitors are selling, and it gives us an estimate of how much we can make if we can have a similar product to our competitors, of our potential profit in daily sales and monthly net profit.